Okay, good morning, students. Today we'll start our session. So now we are doing the concept of what is that Internet of Things. So far we have seen the origins of Internet of Things. Just we recap what we have done so far. So on your first topic, I explained the beginning of IoT, from where the concept of IoT is started, and who invented the IoT, right? Then we did the hardware support needed for IoT, Internet of Things. Then we have seen what is that? The software support needed for the Internet of Things. Then we have seen the importance of protocols and the types of protocols implemented by means of hardware. Then in our last direct session, we discussed the types of software technologies. That means web-based and web-based technologies used for connecting, used for transmitting the logical data. That means actually the software technologies are used for transferring the logical data. What types of software technologies are there? We have seen there are two types. What are them? Web-based, and the next thing is what is that? Web-based. So I explained with some examples also in my last direct session. So now we are in a situation discuss the evaluation of the Internet of Things. It's our second major topic also. So far, I have completed the origins of IoT, Internet of Things. So now we are doing a new topic. What is that? Evaluation of Internet of Things, IoT. Okay. So what is this? What this topic is discussing? First, we have to see that. Very simple. The whole topic evaluation discusses the transformation of Internet to Internet of Things, or the story, even the reason, the progress of Internet. We can also take like this. Is it that? We can also take like this. What is that? The progressive concept of Internet. Okay. The progression of Internet. From which concept the Internet is started and how it evolved. Okay. So there are five stages. So you have to put it on your mind. This topic discusses the transformation of Internet. See there on your screen. I think all of you are able to see the screen I presenting. There are five stages. There are five stages of IoT. The Internet is transformed into Internet of Things. Okay. So the IoT has came across five stages. So what about the first stage? Pre-internet. Moreover, you have to, before going to discuss, I would like to say one more thing. So what is evaluation? What is the outcome of this evaluation of IoT? Why we have to discuss? Very simple. How the concept of internet helped us to improve the communication process. So there are five stages within the field of which one? The internet. Moreover, within our topic, the Internet of Things. So what are all them you see? The first one is pre-internet. So what is this? It's the period before the commencement of internet. I think you understand what I'm saying. Pre-internet discusses the period before the commencement of what is that? Internet. Before the evolution of internet, before the genesis of internet. Okay. So on that period, how the communications were made by means of telephone communication. Okay. So by means of telephonic communication, users of telephone utilized the phone, normal telephones. That means phones by means of wired communication. Then the mobiles, the first generation of mobiles, normal phones. That means keypad phones for communications. Users utilize just phone for making communications and sending messages through the SMS, short message services. Okay. So these are all happened before the commencement of the internet. So in order to communicate or in order to purchase anything, the users have to utilize this. They have to order through which one? Uh, Phone or by means of SMS. So this is the first stage. Okay. So after the pre-internet, what happened? You see, internet, internet is evolved. Internet is genesis. Okay. So that period, the genesis time of internet is known as internet of contents. Okay. The starting stage of internet is known as what is that? Internet of contents, and that one is the second stage of evaluation of IoT. So what happened under the internet of contents? Very simple. People did one-way communication by using emails and by weaving information on websites. Okay, so it's the second stage. As a short I'm explaining. In the succeeding slides, we are going to elaborately discuss this. Okay. So the third stage is, you see, what is the name of the third stage of evolution of IoT? Internet of services. So these Internet of services opened an opportunity for business companies, okay, to expand their businesses through worldwide. So up to the Internet of services, business is done at local level within a short area. That means within a short territory, within a short place, within a limited range of places. So after the commencement of Internet of services, the Internet of services expanded the business across the world. So under the time, whenever a well-known technology, what is that? Web 2.0 is invented. So what Web 2.0 is, as a short I'm saying, it's a technology which made the internet, the web page, as an interactive one. Okay, so after the commencement of Web 2.0, we are doing some interactions through which one? The websites. So the Internet of Services increased the productivity of a business company. Moreover, it introduced a major topic. What is that? E-commerce. Then, after the Internet of Services, there is yet another major revolution in the field of internet. What is that? Internet of people. So under that stage, in the yesterday class, I said social media. The social media concept is introduced. The famous websites, social media websites like what are them? Facebook, Twitter, YouTube are invented. So up to that first four stages you see on your screen, up to that first four stages, that is from pre-internet, internet of contents, and internet of services, and internet of people, only people utilize the internet. There is an interaction between human to human. Then after the internet of people, that means after the social media, okay, yeah, a new era has been started in the field of internet. So what is that? The internet of things. So what Internet of Things is, we have given so much of definitions. We discussed the IoT under several dimensions. So now I am going to give a newer meaning to you. What an Internet of Thing is. After the invention of Internet of Things, IoT, there is a possibility of machine-to-machine communication. Even I told this in your class. After the Internet of Things, what I am saying, you see, after the invention of Internet of Things, after the emergence of IoT, there is a machine to machine interaction through the internet, so that no human can disturb that. Without the intervention of human, a machine can communicate with another machine. That means a device can communicate with other device by means of internet. Okay, so such a machine to machine interaction, machine to machine communication, device to device communication is possible where within the field of IoT, and this one is the current technology that we are using. Okay, even I said the next level of IoT, Internet of Everything. So what the IoT is mainly used for identifying something, for tracking some processes, and for sensing something. So these are all the evolution of IoT, right? Any doubt regarding this? Can you follow what he said?
No, sir.
Okay. Shall we go to the next slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you. So see on our screen, in the next slide, I highlighted the evolution of
Evolution of
what is it? Please mute yourself. I will get echo. Okay, thank you. So here I highlighted the evolution of the IoT. So as I said, the concept of evaluation, that means evaluation of the internet from pre-internet to IoT, Internet of Things, converted a transformation, made a transformation. Okay. So what is the main concept of that? The evaluation of the internet made even changed the human to human communication to machine communication. See on the screen, the first stage is what is that? I said pre-internet. Yes, the telecommunication systems were used for doing something, for ordering, for making orders, and for business processes. Okay, so these are all the concepts carried out within pre-internet. The main thing that we have to consider is under the pre-internet process, everything is the offline process. Even we can say from the business point of view, offline marketing is dead under pre-internet because there is no internet, there is no online process. Okay, even with the invention of what is that? Mobiles, keypad mobiles, users utilized short message services. Okay, then the internet is introduced. The concept of www. What is that? World Wide Web is introduced. Okay, so the concept of www is introduced. The users of the internet, after the introduction of internet, users of the internet started to share their information through emails and pages. Okay, and the users were also did some entertainment process by viewing the images or by watching the videos through the pages. Only content display is carried out there, where within the internet of contents. Within internet of contents, only content display is carried out. So, what is the main drawback of the internet of content? Very simple. We can say under the internet of content, under the internet of content, one-way communication is carried out. So, what is this, sir? I think you are following within the internet of content. Within the internet of content, what I'm saying, only one-way communication is carried out. So, what is the meaning of that, sir? Users can only view the pages. Okay, suppose there is a web page is there, website is there in the sense users of that website can only view the pages, design the contents. There is no interaction at all. There is no interaction at all. Okay, like that, users can only send the emails. Suppose an user is sending an email in the sense the receiver has to reply after a period. There is no direct interaction, online interaction. So, what I'm saying, within the internet of content, what is going on, even what is carried out, only one way communication is carried out. Okay. Then you say the next stage, the next evaluation of the internet. What is that? Internet of services. So under that, what is it? The main technology, Web 2.0, is introduced, which made the entire internet process as an interactive one. Okay, so the business companies expanded their business concepts as an online. Okay, so up to the invention of Web 2.0, up to the emerging of Internet of Services, all the business companies did their business at local level within a local territory. Okay, so after this commitment, after the introduction of what is that Internet of Services, the business companies started to expand their business ideas across the world. So, what is the overall benefit of this? If productivity is introduced, that means enriched. So now we are doing what is that? Online ordering through Flipkart, Amazon, so like that. So that concepts were initiated under this stage. Okay, so as a overall, the business in the entire field of business has got the concept of what is that? E-commerce, doing of electronic commerce. So next thing is the after the Internet of Services, the next concept what is that? Internet of People is emerged. So, what is the role of Internet of People? The Internet of People connected the people across the world. Under this, the whole Internet technology connected the people, unknown people across the world. So, what is the main contribution here? The introduction of online social networks, social media. What are them? Facebook and Twitter. Moreover, here there is a main advantage also. So, what is the main advantage of this? You see, under this Internet of People, that means through the social media networks, online social networks, users can produce their own contents. So now what we are doing, we are posting something on Facebook or Insta. You see, so these are all not possible. Where in the case of Internet of Contents and Internet of Services, only the authorized persons like the companies and programmers, website developers have published their concepts. And a user, a normal user, cannot publish anything on that period. But here, under the Internet of People, after the emerging of Internet of People, a normal user, an individual, can publish his own content through the web. Okay, so it's a main concept of what is that? Internet of People. So up to that, up to yeah, yes, Guna, what's your doubt? Guna, why you raised your hands? Any doubt? Why you raised your hands?
Sir, sorry, sir. தெரியாம
Okay, 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 okay. So I, I thought you were having any doubts. Okay, no problem. Right. So from pre-internet to the Internet of People, only human-to-human communication is there. The concept of internet, the entire internet, is only utilized the human-to-human communication. So the next thing, our topic will introduce after the Internet of People. So what is that? Internet of Things. Okay, the emergence of Internet of Thing initiated machine-to-machine communication. Okay, today there are IoT processors. So without any human intervention, you see, without any human intervention, there is a machine-to-machine interaction. Even on my last classes, one of my last classes, I said, even during the period of IoT, introduction of IoT, a fridge, a refrigerator can communicate a business company for ordering when the level of quantity within the fridge begins to reduce. So whenever there is a shortage of food on your refrigerator, suppose your refrigerator is IoT enabled, your fridge, your device can automatically order the things without your intervention so that you can do your work. Automatically, the machine is doing the order so that you will receive the order within the stipulated period. So it's a main advantage of what is that? Internet of Things. So now this is going on within the field of where? Internet. So now you think, I think you understand the transformation of internet to Internet of Things. The basic purpose, the initial stage of internet is only used for making communications. Okay. During the introduction of internet, only the concept of internet is used for doing communication across the world. So now you think what happened now with the help of internet? Now devices begin to communicate with each itself. Okay. So it's a main thing. In the successive years, forthcoming years, there are so many evolutions. Even there are fields, other fields, not only the internet, not only with the Internet of Things, other fields are also combined with our field. You see what I'm saying? Other fields are also combined with IoT to make the process better. So what are all them? Data science, artificial intelligence, okay, automation in the sense either office automation or business automation, then the field of embedded technology. So combined with other fields, the IoT is going to do larger things. We'll take an example. You see, we'll take an example. Suppose there is an emergency. Okay, a patient is within an ambulance. An ambulance is taking a patient in a critical situation, so that it has to reach the hospital within the particular time, stipulated time. But there is a heavy traffic. Manually, the ambulance driver is trying to seek the help of a local doctor. Even the planned hospital is around 2 kilometers away. But by considering the situation of the patient and the traffic situation of the current place, the driver is what I am saying. Driver is planning to take the driver within a shorter distance hospital. So how to carry out this? The driver is not having any idea what is the nearest hospital, where the nearest hospital is located. So in order to help the driver, ambulance driver, here the field of what is that? Data science may deployed. There are some histories, past data about the local area, actually the place in which the ambulance is placed. So under that area, what are all the hospitals? Where the hospitals are? Where the specialists are? There are some data, historical data, past data. Practically says the Google Map may help the ambulance driver. So that with the aid of which one? Google Map, the ambulance driver can get the details about the nearest hospital and the nearest doctor details, and make that details of that which one? The patient. Send the details of the patient to the nearest hospital, to the nearest doctor with the aid of IoT. You see, the ambulance is continuously monitoring the status of the patient, like pressures, blood pressure, okay, the temperature, body temperature, so like that. So by making the devices as an IoT enabled, the ambulance driver can easily send the details of the patient by identifying the nearest hospital with an aid of data science. You see what I'm saying? With an aid of data science, the ambulance driver can easily transfer the details of the patients with an aid of IoT to the nearest doctor, to the nearest hospital, so that to make an awareness about the patient. Okay, so once the nearest hospital is getting the details of the patient who is under the critical situation, okay, the hospital is ready, preparing something for the treatment about that patient. So meanwhile, the driver is taking that patient to that hospital. So there is a what is that concept of saving the life of a patient. So in such a way, what is that? The field of IoT is utilized, combined with other fields like data science, artificial intelligence, automation, and embedded to do better services. So now I'd like to conclude this evaluation of IoT. In our next direct class, we have to go for the next topic. So meanwhile, if you are having any doubts, you can ask.
No, sir.
Yeah, Nitish, tell me.
No doubt, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. No doubt, huh?
Yes, sir.
Uh, just a minute. We'll be here for some 2 more minutes because I am tracking your attendance. Okay. Uh, how many of you completed the 4 exercises? I noticed that I did. How many of you didn't complete a single exercise? Anything like that? I think all of you completed 3 exercises, isn't it?
Yes, sir. 3 years is completed, sir.
Okay. How many of you did the fourth one?
Fourth, sir. Not, sir.
Okay. We will do it on the next practical. Uh, we wait on the line. Okay. So now you leave one by one.